Yes.
Hi. Hello all. Welcome to another episode of These Two Locas. Woo-hoo. This is our live monthly episode. Yes. I am Jay Gill.
I'm Mika Kenya.
And welcome.
Yes. It's Friendsgiving today.
Woo-hoo.
And hosting it here. And we got some people coming over. We got a good menu. What you made? She brought over a pan. It was like all folded and crumbled. I think it's gonna be good.
First of all, the pan does not dictate what's in the pan. Okay, it's just a holder of the goods.
That is true. That's true. And it didn't spill into the bag, so that's a good sign. That's a good sign.
I have to bring the bag back because it's not mine.
So
my
what
mother-in-law's.
you made for Friendsgiving?
I made my carrot slaw.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, ma'am, which I learned from Shamari, boyfriend. Hi, boyfriend, best friend.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, I made carrot slaw because it cost under $20 to make, and a bitch was not gonna do anything else.
Okay, no, that's fine. Even though what did I want you to make?
Pastelón.
It was so good. Don't make good pastelón if you don't want me to want it all the time.
You can always want it if you want it. You're just not always gonna get it. So
Ooh,
that's just
felt like that.
It takes a bit to make. It's a lot of work.
But yeah. So as the host, my husband, Ron, we are gonna provide the turkey, and we got buffalo wings.
Where do you get this turkey from?
Don't worry. You why? You don't think I could make?
I just know where you live.
What?
Where'd you get this turkey from? What kind of water was used?
New Jersey.
New Jersey water.
New Jersey water. I mean, look, I'm still here and kicking, so you'll be fine. Although, yeah, I feel like New York has better water.
Which is very hard to say because, that water is trash too.
Like the Bronx and like project buildings have the best water. I'm not lying. Am I lying?
I'm gonna plead the fifth on that.
Like the projects have the best
Legionnaires in the Bronx these past couple summers.
Oh, has there been?
Yes, there has been. Yeah, it's a thing.
A disease that has gone
to the Bronx.
Oh,
Who would have thought?
It's probably tourists bringing
from Europe.
Yeah, tourists from Europe bringing it.
God tourists that are going to the stairs at the Joker's spot.
Yeah, fuck you, tourists going to the
Stop
stairs.
bringing your
Legionnaires
diseases.
The airborne water-filtered diseases to our place. We have enough shit to worry about.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, it's the holidays. I'm getting in that mood.
Yeah.
And okay.
You know how I feel about these holidays. We'll get into that later.
Okay. Ooh. Hey. See. You always say the producer over here always say the names, but.
Hi, hey, Birdfig. Birdfig is, and please, I'm sorry if I'm misquoting, a Caribbean high-end business. Okay. And they make really good food, and they are coming up with like their own natural jerk recipes and things like that. Okay. I got you the patty from there.
Oh, okay. So they're based in New York.
They are based in the East Coast, either New York or New Jersey. I'm so sorry. But
terrible promotion.
It's really nice, and check them out.
Ooh, yes.
So yes.
Yeah.
And good morning to the R&B stoner.
Okay, see, she has better. I have glasses, but she has better eyes. So
partially, I have astigmatism, so I just get to see a little bit better.
Yes.
But how was your week? We generally don't check in. So
yeah.
Try to keep it for y'all.
Well, because we busy. We're doing our jobs and doing our creative jobs. Yeah, so it's hard. But when we do check in, I feel like when we check in, we do it on camera.
So how was your week?
So yeah, my week was actually really incredible. I did a project with Facebook and AARP, which is so funny because if you don't know AARP, that is like they do coverage for like older people.
Traditionally, it has
provide education for people who are of age.
Yes.
Seasoned folks. So it was interesting because I think they're doing a lot of content now that is to try to get people who are in their 30s, like to start having these important conversations about age and disrupting age, and that really just means kind of changing the perspective of how you think about getting older. So I did this project with them, and it was to celebrate Latinx women on a panel, get us all together to have these really important conversations. So I was on the panel. Amara La Negra was on the panel.
Ooh,
yes. And Patty, and she has this like amazing cooking show on PBS, and you can watch it on Amazon Prime. And Kathy, and she's the owner of Crafty Chica.
Yes.
And she's like the Latinx Martha Stewart, but like so much more of us, because like what her natural loves are is like bright, bold colors, glitter, just very, very Latin.
Very loud, bright.
Yeah, but I love it. And then Lorena, she is a comedian. I've worked with her before, so it's a small world. So we all sat together at a table, talked about mental illness, mental health, our ideas about getting older and what does that mean to us and what our parents taught us. So we had a lot of great conversations
nice.
over food too. Like chef, there was a chef that came in, and she made us all different cuisines from our countries. Yes.
What'd you get?
What did we get? Well, so altogether we had salmon, and then oh god, it's escaping me, and I feel like a terrible Peruvian. But ceviche.
Oh, I love ceviche.
I don't eat it that much. No, I don't.
Because it's raw.
Yeah, and I try it, But I ate it that day. I was just mad that like I didn't get a doggy bag. So like when you do stuff on TV, because you're having conversations, and it's hard talking and eating at the same time. I don't know if you try.
That's why we don't do it here.
Right. So like I have like bad gas and indigestion while this was happening. So like we're like, yes, mental health, and like I'm trying to, and I think the mic probably picked it up, so I was a little. But I was amongst good company. I think what's funny about having like 5 very strong Latinx women at a table is that we talk with our hands a lot. You ever notice that?
I told you, I know this thing that you do. You're like, say
you don't
this
do
with
it
the camera.
But do you?
I do. It depends on like how passionate I am about something. It's just it's bullshit. I'd be like, yeah.
Right. That's when you know I'm not really into the conversation. We were all like, but when I was little, my mom told me this, and like we all talked with our hands.
They're like, ladies, put your hands down. We can't see your face.
Yes.
Ladies, lower your voice.
Yes, they were all very nice, very strong, opinionated. I loved it, and it's funny when I booked the gig, and they were like, "Oh, Amada is going to be part of the panel." I'm not gonna lie, I ran to go get eyelashes and my nails. I didn't want to look like a hobbit next to her. Like she's like very glamazonian and wonderful and
Amazonian.
Yes. And when they called me, the producer was like, "Oh, you booked the gig." I was like in sweats. My hair was crazy.
Geez.
And I was like, what is it? It's like in 2 days. I was like, okay.
Like calculating all the time you have work plus
yes,
errands.
getting ready.
The hour of my face.
Yes.
Gotcha.
We talked one of the cool things off camera, but we did it on Amada's Instagram. We talked about porn. And
oh yeah, good times.
Yeah, so Kathy, who is of Crafty Chica, she brought up she never watched porn, but if she was going to make porn, she'd do crafts porn. Like craft porn, like putting your hands in glitter and rubbing it on your body, adding hot glue. So I enjoyed that.
Might be a thing.
Yeah.
That could be a thing.
And if you like watch porn, and do you watch porn with your partner? So
that may be a discussion for another Lisa Loca episode.
Not a holiday one?
Not a holiday. Even though the holidays might make you frisky.
Yes. But yeah, no, it was good conversations. All
nice. Yeah. I did want to bring up, it was, besides November 20th being a transgender Remembrance Day, it was also Latina Equal Pay Day.
Yes.
And, I was like, the intersection of Latinx and Blackness, like, does that whole thing fall under us? And it was posted there on our Twitter. If you don't follow Locas These Two, because Twitter couldn't give us these two Locas, but Locas These Two, and that was something that we posted, and it's, we're starting off our Twitter, so don't shame us because we don't have a lot of followers, but you could be one. But I was wondering, like, does that whole Latinx thing kind of intersect? And I wonder, that would have been a really dope question for AARP to see how much they're paying people.
Ooh. No, that did not come up.
I just wanted to put it out there. That was just
it was more about like our personal lives. Like, did your parents teach you financial responsibility? And
the answer is no.
No. We all were like, you could see the sigh. And we all had trauma. Little bits of trauma we all have. We're like, and then you don't know how much you want to say because then You're like,
You
oh,
know.
my mom's gonna be super pissed.
Financial responsibility was like, just give me your dollar and I'm gonna hold it for you.
Hold
Lies.
So parents always used to say like, oh, let me hold that for you.
I'm gonna hold it for you so you don't lose it. Bitch, I wasn't gonna lose it. I'm gonna go spend it.
Or do like when you got your birthday money and they were like, I'm gonna hold your birthday money.
Never got my birthday money.
Never, you didn't
No,
get it back after
what?
holding. That's
Come on,
messed
never
up.
get you back after hold it. Hold. I was gonna
Hold
say something.
these
I
nuts.
was gonna say hold these nuts.
Hold these
But it was
nuts.
like, that's just not a good thing to say right now.
What?
Whatever.
That's okay.
Anyway, this sounded like a good week.
Yeah, it was. It was a very productive week.
Oh, we can't wait to see that clip of AARP.
Yay! And what about you? What you
I just worked a lot. I
It's
worked
fine.
very much. That's all I really did this week. I did get to go to my sewing class. Super excited.
Okay.
I will be fancying a new coat for this winter.
You sewed a coat?
I
A whole
helped-
coat?
She actually started off. She cut it.
Okay.
She had the 2 pieces and then she was like, I don't like it. And I was like, well, this shit is fire, so I'll take it.
Yeah.
So I'll be fancying a new coat. And all I thought was Mika's gonna be like, so you didn't make me anything?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
I have some coats. You know what? I have a coat actually in the closet. I did get it from a thrift store.
Ooh.
It's like a brown suede type of material. I don't think you can put it in a machine.
No,
Can you put suede in a machine?
No.
Okay, no. Because kind of had like that thrift smell. You know how I'm weird? Like I like the
Yeah.
idea of thrift stores, but sometimes I don't like certain smells.
I understand. It's
Like not my smell, so I'm
well,
like,
it's not. It's a store of literally other people's smells because it's
And it's
technically
collective.
It's a collective smell. Not
it
akin
needs
to the
some
New York
fixing,
train
though.
station. The not as
Okay.
close to New York train station is smells and things.
Yeah.
This is just smells of clothes.
It just smells like I don't know, like the stuff you clean leather with. And
Sorry. Well, thrift couture, as what I now call it, thrift couture. I think it's awesome. So I always suggest you take your thrift couture to the cleaners.
Okay.
I know bitch doesn't like to pay for cleaners, but you gotta do what you gotta do to
Yes.
save your thrift couture.
Well, the buttons need some fixing, so maybe you want to take a look.
The cleaners also do it.
Maybe I'm trying to get you practice. You said you went to
Practice. I
sewing.
still have to finish my jacket. I have to hand sew the sleeves. And
Okay,
that's a
got it.
lot of work, okay?
Got it.
I am,
Fine.
again,
I was
turning
just
the
saying.
age where my hands just can't.
Cramps up.
Cramps up, you hear crack,
It's
crack,
cold
crack.
now too, so you
Oh,
got
man.
arthritis.
The arthritis
Yes.
is kicking in.
Mm.
But nice.
Thank you.
So I was also during this crazy week trying to build up Twitter. I'm still trying to figure it out. So people, if you have any Twitter guidelines, I'm still trying to figure that out for these
How do
people.
I go viral on Twitter?
How? Tell me, Jesus.
A leaking of a new photo, but like none of my photos on my phone.
Oh, we're leakable?
Like
Leak worthy?
I mean, they're not leak worthy. I mean, they cause some sort of stir, maybe.
You on the toilet, like.
Yeah, but it don't
from
look
your plate.
good. I feel like when people have like leaked nude photos, it always look good.
It's like some good, like.
It's good look angles.
Playboy shit.
Yeah, and then and I get like it's an invasion of privacy, but like if I was gonna get a leaked nude photo, I would want
Top quality.
a flattering one, and then like they're so embarrassed. I feel like I don't know, maybe the age thing too, where I'm like, yeah, like I still got it.
Hey!
You know, I don't mind.
Somebody's jail wall.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
know, I actually wouldn't care.
You wouldn't.
I mean, like if you want to see what I'm.
This is what you want?
Yeah, I'm like it leaked.
Nah.
But yeah, so I don't think I have any. I don't know. We need maybe controversy or a stunt. A lot of people do stunts.
No, I'm not falling on purpose. I'm alright.
Well, like stunts, like people. You know how people go and do like some comedy in the train station, and then like there's this guy who does like wrestling matches in the train.
Oh, that's Ziggy, y'all.
Yeah, Ziggy. But like they do wrestling matches in the train, and it like they put it online and it gets a lot of views.
What?
Like we gotta be willing to go out into the public and do some crazy
I'm
stuff.
not fighting somebody just for. Ziggy is losing his mind right now. That's how you know we are live.
Yes, it's been happening very naturally.
Yes. But trending on Twitter and Twitter was the whole
You forgot?
bullshit.
There's a lot.
It's a lot of bullshit.
Yeah, I'm
going
bringing
on.
it up now. Actually,
But
I'm
definitely
sorry.
the whole Julia Roberts playing Harriet Tubman, which I thought was.
That was interesting. Well, at first I thought it was an Onion article. I didn't think it was real.
Nope, it's real.
And it's real. But it's weird because I think the executive, this was years ago though, and the executive who suggested it was like, well, you know, slavery happened so long ago, no one's gonna know the difference.
How?
Then no one's, it's slavery at the very
Harriet
least.
fucking Tubman.
At the very
Harriet
least, you would
Tubman.
think it'd be a black person.
They're already giving
Like-
the actress for being British. So now you're gonna tell
Yeah.
me British was bad, but Julia Roberts to play Harriet Tubman?
Like, I would be upset if they suggested Halle Berry, but then I'd be like, well, at least,
At least she's black.
She's black. We're in the vicinity.
They got close enough. They're like black.
I just don't understand where Julia Roberts. But you know, again, I think this was like over a decade or so ago.
Still doesn't know.
It was a cocaine fueled era.
10 years ago?
Yeah, it was.
Let me give you perspective.
No. Oh, maybe even like I thought maybe like 20. I'm not sure.
Back that ass up came in 99. We were in high school.
Well, this was 20 years ago though. We got.
We were in high school. At least I was in high school.
I was in high school too.
High school musical.
I went to class.
Same college.
I was there.
But no, it's just the fact, like, and you know, white people be damned if we ever were to make George Washington, well, you know, Hamilton came out and that was like, whoa!
Yeah, that was.
But he had to make it into a completely different thing in order for
Right.
it to be accepted. You talking about Harriet motherfucking Tubman?
a biopic.
It's
It's just weird. I don't know. I think it was cocaine. I think it was a lot of cocaine.
You want to blame cocaine?
Well, because when you're on cocaine, well, that too.
When you're on
Cocaine mixed with white supremacy. That's you don't want to, because cocaine
That's
makes
where we
you
have our country.
yes, because cocaine makes you feel like everything is a good idea. White supremacy is like, not only is it a great idea, but it's
my
great idea and it's right.
Yes. Wow.
So that's a lethal combination.
I feel like we just
Yeah.
learned something new today.
Yeah, absolutely. Another thing happening. I feel like a lot of people is like over Kanye West conversation.
I didn't want to talk about Kanye.
I just wanted just a quick, not even like, I mean,
Hurts me.
but he's
ahead.
crazy. I just wanted to bring up, I thought was interesting. I keep reading all these news articles about Kim Kardashian, like, so she agreed to dress more conservatively now that he's religious.
Changing her.
But it's so funny because now the media blogs keep like tracking her every outfit. Like, Kim wore a turtleneck again, you know, like it's like, but she's doing like the body con.
Yeah.
Type of, like, so you still see her figure. So I always think it's interesting because like the loopholes people find when they get like, they have to be religious or respectful of religion.
Yeah, because he doesn't curse. He's like, oh, I cursed. I'm sorry, God. I'm like,
That's what he says now?
I was watching an interview with him and he was like, oh, I cursed.
Sometimes I-
bitch, please.
Sometimes, just like 2 months ago, it was like, I'm such a fucking,
Yeah.
well, I love it, or whatever.
No.
Like, I hated that I like that song.
I did too.
I'm
But you
gonna
know
admit
what?
to
Some
y'all.
hoes, that's because we always think hoes are women. And you know what? I listen to that and you go, motherfucker, you's a hoe. You do with a penis, you's a hoe. You with a penis and a wig, you a hoe. Everybody's a hoe. We all hoes. Hoes.
Like, I love,
Yeah.
like, that song was,
It's a good beat.
it's a good beat. It's the beat.
It's
He's
always
not
the
saying, but just a couple of months ago, he was doing that. So it's just like, it's really weird. I don't really like to judge people's, like,
Life by their choices.
like if you want to be religious, go ahead. But then I guess I'm not buying it at the moment. The Joel Osteen stuff made it nasty. That was like a nasty thing.
I didn't see it. What happened? I purposely haven't.
I saw a clip. Yeah, when nowadays I'm just like, nope, I can't do it for my own mental health. No, I just saw the imagery of him with like Joel Osteen. And if you remember there was a flood that happened.
Yes, and Joel Osteen has this big mega ass church and they didn't want black people in it.
Yeah, did you see the news clip though? Like when the people came, so then people were like getting on him, like, you have this church, you're not letting people in. Then he finally was like, okay, it's okay now, we can let people in. And it was all these people in the background bringing in their shit, right? And the news people was like, so you opened up your church, how do you feel? And he was like, you know how people would like, is that shoes on my carpet? And he was like, oh, we just, praise God, thank God.
the Lord.
But his face was so pinched up, like he was holding in a fart. And he looked so mad, like, this bitch coming in a dirty ass sneakers.
You brought your baby
On my carpet.
You know me saving.
Yeah, so he just looked like so It was he couldn't. It could. Like,
you couldn't hide that.
yeah. I actually think he looks like one of those people. Like he's just like, ha ha, I'm an alien.
No, I agree. His cheekbones are a little just.
It's something is very.
Hair.
Is not real. I think he takes that all off and something else under there.
Or he moisturizes like a motherfucker.
I don't know.
For a bit.
It looks like Mars Attacks or some shit. Remember that?
Yes, I do
Yeah.
remember that.
I was like, I don't know. But yeah, it's been very nasty, what I've been watching. Just cause like it just feels like it's weird. But no, I was more focused on like, oh, you know, would you change? Like, so if you had your boyfriend was like, look, I'm on a new path, and I want to. Like, and he said, you know, I feel like you dress too sexy. Can you tone it down? You know, like, would you consider? Would you compromise?
I mean, again, I would, because that's boyfriend. I think one of the things he actually had to learn, because I am in the Yoruba religion, was like there are times when we just can't do what we usually do. Like we can't drink, we can't go out. I'll be in time of like religious like prayer, and you know there are times where I have to dress all in white. There was one week where I literally had to all day white like that, and that's just part of our rules during certain times of prayer. And I was like, and I can't give you any second time, bro.
I was waiting for. I was like, that don't sound so bad. He can deal with all.
Right.
He can deal with all white.
You doing this for God, right? I was like,
but the sexy time.
he was like, so how often does this? And you know,
how long is the periods of
It
abstinence?
depends. It depends on what
I feel like I met a
ceremony
woman.
you're going through.
I feel like I met a woman before, and I felt like, and I could be wrong, like a year. I felt like it was a year.
And she was all in white for a year. She was doing her year in white, which is what I'll translate it to, and it's a very special time. And everybody's life is different. And certain rules, you know, they read you, they let you know, like the spirits have told you,
Right.
this is what you need to do for your year. Some people, it's after 3 weeks. Some
Right.
people, it's after 3 months. Some people, it's like, nah, B, you need some time alone. You need to be a year by yourself. No sex, no drinking, no nothing.
Right.
So far, I've only lasted a week. That's all I had to do, and then I
Is
gave
that
it up.
when you say no sex? That's also no masturbation.
No, nothing. No masturbation. No self pleasure. No hanky the pinky. You
You
can't
still,
give
go to
receipt.
work. You still go to work and do your regular.
You can live your regular. You just no alcohol. If you're about that 420 life, none of that.
Okay.
Um,
It's probably a very humbling experience.
Very humbling. But then it's also very beautiful, because you'll run into people, at least in New York, because it is New York and we're a metropolis, and a lot of the Yoruba Sanctity of religion was able to continue here. You'll see people and they'll give you like the sign, like, oh, I know what you're going through.
Right.
Like,
Well, that's nice. And
blessing.
respectful. And
It's
then to have a
respectful.
partner that's like, okay, well, I respect your spiritual
Yeah.
journey, and I won't give you crap about it. So
But it's a
that's
conversation, right? If I was
Yeah.
like, yo, I gotta go cook turkey for a year, he might be like,
good. Yeah. I mean, there's ways. There's fleshlights.
nope, he's not about that life. No, we've had discussions. He ain't about
Oh
that.
no. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. A fleshlight.
How did
Or a
comedy
doll.
turn into fleshlights?
Or a doll. Or you can
No.
get a doll.
No, not about that life. Well, I'm reading this book called An American Marriage
Mm-hmm.
by, and I told myself
Missionary style.
Yeah, only.
No, just good old
good
fashioned
old
Christian American.
That's always like
Sex.
let's just have American, good old American sex.
Hey,
Like,
Shia LaBeouf recently on Ellen just said he gives boring sex. Like he just gives
No,
good old fashioned American sex. I wasn't mad at him.
Because you're in your own position. He was talking about.
Yeah, I was like,
Those 3 pumps.
but I feel like he would give you like a really passionate and intense missionary style sex session.
Oh my god, for like 10 minutes.
I'm okay with that.
You got this video.
And no, I'm just okay with that because I feel like well, not like a boring 10 minutes, like a really less like
Could pull hair, tickle fancy.
10 minutes and make a sandwich. Then you can go back and do like it leaves room for like we can do it again. When you do for like 2 hours, like
Okay, first of all,
who got 2 hours?
my vagina's not giving you 2 hours.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying. I just feel like more people should talk about it because
Well, sex is also relative to the person, right? Because there's some people that are sex enthusiasts,
yeah,
and they're
have like one or two
of the
friends.
hour.
Yeah, like
Those are great. I think that's also conversation. I think that has to be a conversation, right? When you're starting
Yeah.
to date someone, like, what's your sex game like? What are the
what do
things you enjoy?
What do you prefer?
You know, because like we talked to with in our dominatrix video.
Yes, Lady Zombie.
Lady Zombie, you know, what if, you know, your partner was into like a 10-minute foot fetish and that's like the pregame?
Yeah, you take a break, you make a sandwich, right? I feel like
Make me a sandwich, mother.
I feel like a
Ooh.
sandwich should always be
Be
prepared
prepared.
in the middle of sessions. You take a break. Plus, when you're in a relationship for a while, I feel like you can do that. When you're in a relationship for a while, I feel like you can like go in and out of like make a joke, talk about something else, and then get back into it and make.
I saw this meme of a squirrel eating a nut.
You're like, while you're doing it and looking at each other. I've done that.
That's the way you and your sex and your partner.
Me and my sex. Me and my sex.
I'm now gonna
do it.
think of you and Mom showing each other memes while you're
Yeah, like we're
getting
talking.
in the
Yeah,
mood.
yeah.
Taking
that
in
works.
the mood. Laughter gets you in the mood.
Yeah, or sometimes it can be awkward. Like when you like I roll over very very slowly. Like I'm like. Yeah.
Hold on.
It's not
I have a
smooth.
friend.
Yeah, it's not as smooth. You like it's caught up in a sheet.
Oh.
Not your experience. Sorry.
I don't need no goddamn shit. Take this
Oh
shit
yeah,
off.
yeah. That's
Too hot in the projects.
Ooh, Project Heat. Project Heat and Project Water. I'm saying are like some of the top lines.
Top things to live in the projects. The only good reason
I'm saying
Everything
it's
else.
quality. I used to spend a lot of time.
in the project heat.
Well, I dated this guy and he lives in the projects, and I don't know why I laughed. But I was just thinking it was like by 106 in Park in New York. It was like in that area.
106 in Park.
I just
And
remember
they
it was
weren't
like
even located on 106.
no, like but it was like low. He lives over there, and I remember just like going to visit him, and I was like, "Ooh, this water is good."
Oh, it's hot, baby.
Yeah,
as long as
it's
we
cold
have
and
water.
hot.
But don't get it twisted. Mel DeBlasio be fucking up, and he starts giving the people
Yeah.
living in the houses hot water. I've seen it. I've been through it. It's not cute, baby.
Yeah. So another
Way to go,
hot.
Kanye. This is what Kanye does to people.
Yeah, I don't know how we got there, but it's
And
cool.
I
It's
would
cool.
just like to
Cool.
say, I have heard the album.
Oh, you did.
I've heard it several times. I've heard some of the live concerts. I'm gonna call it service concerts.
It's very progressive.
But the thing is, I've always loved Kanye. And Kanye, whenever I went through some anxiety this week, and I was like, you know, I need to like figure my life out. So I went, and I was like, I'm going to the gym during lunch. I was like, I needed to listen to something, and Soca wasn't gonna cut it. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put this Kanye service on because Kanye, as much he's like that troubled cousin that you had that you're like, yo, I fuck with you, but sometimes you just go too left, and I gotta take a break.
Yeah.
He to me is that cousin where it's like he's there for me. Sometimes I need a Kanye boost of spirituality or just fuckery. And his album really worked, and I got out of my little anxiety funk.
Really?
I did.
Okay.
It's only one specific service that I listen to because I really like the way the music flows. But then they have this white preacher, and I'm like, skip.
Colonizer!
Because it's like 30 minutes of him preaching, and I'm like,
Oh, really? That's how it works?
It's a big, maybe it wasn't Kanye, it was the preacher.
I'm not gonna lie, I haven't dipped a toe into any of that. Is not
I
my
like
bag,
the music. He did some like took some old school songs. He went to Kingston, Jamaica, and did like.
But he did like So Anxious but Over, right?
Yes. And it was very hard because I kept singing so. I was like,
So
wait,
what's
no, we're talking
the
about Jesus.
remake?
I forgot it. I've only heard that version once, and I was like, I can't do this because it's
that was
too,
a jam back in the day. So
I'm thinking of Genuine doing all of this with his abs, and
It's a
then
little
trying
much.
to praise Jesus.
So I grew up, you know, Pentecostal, so tambourines, fire and brimstone, talking in tongues, all of that. So in my head initially, I always hear my mother's voice that's like, you know, that's like worldly music that they try to mix into the church, and that's the way the devil is gonna get you, is through like taking
the word of
the worldly, they call it
Yeah.
the worldly music, and mixing it in with God music. That's how it's like a gateway.
Kirk Franklin been praising the devil for a while, huh?
Yeah, well, a lot of the Christians had a problem with that because he was like making it too like. So I'm like, wait, so you're not supposed to like enjoy gospel
Listen.
music? So like, if you enjoy it too much, where you want to shake your booty, like that's, I guess that's.
You need the sister act version where you can like
Yeah.
do a little slow clap.
Soulful like R&B.
Yeah. But you can't break it down to so anxious.
Yeah. So in a way where I'm not, I wouldn't consider myself at all religious in that sense of the word, but in that way, I was like, yeah, because I kind of am thinking of like body rolling right now. I'm not really thinking about anything about God at this moment of body rolls. So I get it.
Damn you, Kanye.
Yeah.
Took our time.
Yeah.
Anywho.
Yeah. Other trending. We got 2 more trending topics.
Hit
it, sis. Hit it.
Well, I did want to say and mention to people, like I said, November 20th was Transgender Remembrance Day.
Yes.
November is Transgender Remembrance Month. So please, if you haven't checked out our video with Evie Arroyo, hey sis.
Hey sis.
It was a great video. She is I want to make sure I say
woman
it,
of trans experience.
Yes. Hi Ziggy.
We've been making sure, we've been saying it all week, like woman of trans experience, which I also like. I like that because it makes sense when you say it like that.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, like I understand if something that is new to you.
Yeah. And I was having a conversation with some sister friends of mine, and they were talking about how they sometimes felt like it was taking like pad always is now removing the feminine out of the packaging.
Yes.
And they're like, it just feels like people are just taking our feminine identity away. And I was just like, what I always remember Evie saying is like, respecting and acknowledging her and her experience has nothing to do with you.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, it's like, I'm still gonna buy a pad, even if it's set feminine up, because it's a fucking pad and that's what I use.
Yeah.
And the packaging to me doesn't care. I feel like my own feminine experience, myself is not rooted in my femininity as much as it's rooted in who I am.
Right.
So that was just a conversation that I've also had this week.
Yeah. I mean, in terms of marketing that stuff anyway, like
Smart.
Yeah, but I'm also like, let's get rid of like us like they have like women skipping in a garden and
Let's talk about the real problems. You get
like
chloride, pesticides,
yeah,
all these shits in my patch for
we're not skipping in gardens. We're not frolicking amongst
this idea of womanhood and
like so I think all of that, like let's just revamp the whole thing.
It should be a package and like just blood splatter.
Yeah, give me the real.
We catch all of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I think that works. I think we should probably just make our own feminine pads.
We should.
I'm down with that. Like these 2 look at feminine pads.
You
get your bleed on.
With her face.
Like the face gets deeper and deeper as you bleed.
It starts to reveal.
Like, which Loca did you get today?
It's just like, it's me.
It's like, there'll be like quotes, you could do this. One more day.
One more day.
Go eat
One
some
more
chocolate.
day, sis.
One more day, sis.
You're doing it.
Save it for the camera.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's a great idea, but now we just gave our idea out. So.
God damn it.
That's a good.
We haven't, and we're gonna record it, so nobody can take the sentence. Fuck off, guys.
Yes.
But yes, we are in November though. It is I don't even call it thanks. It's another day of mourning Indigenous people of America. But it's the holidays.
And you know what? We're not even we're not even celebrating Thanksgiving. We're doing Friendsgiving today because I love the idea of all the friends coming together and potlucking. But no, we're not doing anything like Thanksgiving-ish. No, we're going to the diner.
I don't like that idea. That's a great idea.
Well, I don't want to do anything. Like, so it's funny because we told our moms about it. Like, we told our moms, like, look, we're not doing Thanksgiving. And of course, they're like really disappointed. And I think I'm expected to be one of those wives that like I cook dinner, everybody, like, and I'm like,
come over and share this
I was like,
meal.
I'm not that daughter or wife. I'm like, we're going to the diner.
You rolled over like,
Yeah.
Thanksgiving. I just had an idea. We just get diner food.
Yeah, like we don't want to do. They just kind of just want to chill. Like get something at the diner. Let other people cook it for us. And this diner is really good. So I feel like it's gonna be delicious. Then we're gonna come back and chill. Yeah, that's it. I mean, I'm not really big on Thanksgiving anyway. Or the foods, because like my mom is like, when she says Thanksgiving, she's like, oh, you have to have the mac and cheese, the collard greens, and the paneer, and the blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I don't, it's so heavy.
I wait for it all year.
Yams.
All year.
It's so, but so, I guess this year I'm just like, oh, it's so heavy. Do I want to feel like eating that every day? Jen says
I say yes.
yes.
I mean, Thanksgiving I think could be bitter. For me, Thanksgiving, the holidays, right? Come like October, I get into my feels. My seasonal depression kicks my ass like the first month of
That's
September. And then like once the holiday comes, I get really like nostalgic, and I think about like my family and when I was a kid, because you know a lot of traditions have gone away, or what I thought was tradition. You know, my family members have moved.
Yeah.
I moved to New York, so now it's like a different set of families. I'm used to like hearing music blasting at like 9 a.m. like Thursday
Don't
morning.
forget the greens.
Don't forget
Yeah,
the
my
greens.
mom is mad that I am not
Not
having
fixing no greens.
No greens. But if someone wants to come over and give me some greens,
happening.
the diner is gonna have some greens.
So what you got? This green money.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, Thanksgiving has always been like nostalgic for me. So I always miss my family around this holiday. I miss the food. One thing I would say that I had to. Luckily, I have a boyfriend's family, and she goes
out. She's
all
Caribbean,
out.
right?
They're from Antigua, but I've never seen a spread like this for like 7 people.
Really?
There's baked turkey. There's a fried turkey. There's ham. Two turkeys. There is chicken. There's oxtail. There's fried fish. There's mac and cheese. There's scalloped potatoes. There's rice and beans. There's veggies.
Wow.
And I know I'm missing like probably another 7 meals.
Yeah, that's a
And
lot.
it's just extensive, and I indulge.
Wow.
It's like the one evening where I'm like, fuck it all.
Yeah.
I indulge. But what I always miss is my stepfather's bread meat, which is roast pork shoulder. So growing up, I never had turkey. I didn't know that was an actual thing.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Because my Dominican family was like,
Like-
we don't eat pavo. We eat bread meat.
Yeah, I don't see why that would be a thing.
Yeah,
India.
but Dia celebrates Thanksgiving
That's interesting.
because
That's interesting.
I have thoughts.
No, I used to get, so like my Bronx home, I would have like the regular turkey, soul food cuisine.
This is your mama's side.
Yes.
Okay.
And then, because that's what my mom's mom would make. And then on my dad's side in Washington Heights was all of the banana.
Purple potato salad.
Purple potato salad. So I had both.
You lucky.
Yeah, I had both. It was pretty great.
I didn't have collard greens till I was like maybe in my 20s.
Really?
Yeah, it wasn't my people's thing.
Oh, that's true.
Dominicans don't make collard
It's
greens.
a southern. I think it's a southern American thing. At least that's all I've
I
seen.
never had baked mac and cheese until I got
Really?
older. It was.
That's
We
like
had
the
potato
best
salad.
part. Okay.
Now I feel like my family has like totally accepted the baked mac and cheese. My sister used to do it, and I feel like now it's like, oh yeah, we need this. Like this, how we live without it is ridiculous.
Like why would we do that?
Why
to us?
would we not?
Like, why would we?
But we would
suffer?
have rice, and then we would have like juca and all these other carbs. Oh, juca with some onions.
Yes, that I love carbs.
Carbs.
That's part of my.
But that's why I love the holidays. Because it's like carb overload. A month, it's like you have Thanksgiving, you have maybe like a week and a half of break, and then you're back on it for Christmas.
Yeah, it's a lot.
And if you're lucky, New Year's.
Yeah,
It's a real fucking holiday.
Yeah,
It's
I don't
a
do
real
any-
holiday.
I don't do anything on.
No?
Not food wise, nah.
For New Year's?
Yeah, what? I just go out.
It's New Year's.
I want to go out. I don't want to cook.
Well,
I think
we
there
live in
are-
Boston, so we
There
have
are
our
traditions though, right? Like I don't know if you believe in any of them, or like the superstitions of like cooking, like what are the black eyed peas or the pigeon
Oh, I've
peas.
heard of. I used to eat the grapes, the 12 grapes.
Yeah, like stuff like that. But I'm not cooking. No, get out of here.
So you're just not cooking throughout the whole holiday.
No, not this year. Next year. I'm taking a meat break.
You're taking a meat break? Did you cook last year?
Yes, I
Oh,
did.
shit.
Mm-hmm. What
Sorry,
you were so.
I thought you didn't. I'm sorry.
You know though, we have 15 people coming today, and I have a medium-sized turkey. Is that enough?
As long as those 15 people bring 15 dishes, we should be
Yeah,
good.
yeah, we'll be good. But I also thought like not everyone eats turkey.
Yeah. I mean, they'll be alright.
All
They
right.
should have told you, hey, Mika, they're gonna. And this is another thing. If you are going
Not
to
prepared.
a Friendsgiving or any place and you have specific food restrictions, you should probably bring a plate that you know you can eat.
Yeah, yeah.
Hence why I brought my carrot slaw.
Yeah, carrot slaw. Yeah, so we have the buffalo wings and the medium-sized turkey. What?
We'll see what happens.
But no, everybody else is bringing stuff. There's like baked ziti coming.
Okay, I like pasta.
Yeah, there's like some fruit salad.
I like fruit too.
The rice and beans is not coming because that friend is sick.
Oh yeah, you stay. You're sick. That's what they were
Yeah. So unfortunately, but no, we have it's other things on the menu. I think we're good. Roasted potatoes and veggies. I think we're good.
I think we're good. I think
Yeah.
we'll be alright.
Just everyone get a little piece of turkey.
Just take a thumb, put your thumb,
Yeah.
put it around.
I
And
don't
that
think
is
we
your
eat
square.
that much turkey. I think medium was fine.
I should have got some goddamn fettuccine. I miss my
Yeah,
stepdad.
I
He
don't
used to
eat.
make
Well,
me
see, I
love
don't eat pork.
Oh yeah.
So,
You
I
could've-
have
you could've lived
eaten.
with my family.
Actually, this is a lot because I was at my abuela's house last weekend and she was like making tamales and empanadas, but the tamales it was definitely pork. I was eating it though.
Of course, your grandma made it.
Yeah, I can't say no.
Did you bring some home?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, smart. Did you freeze it, or did you just
No,
eat it?
I just ate it.
Who dares? Who
We ate
dares
like
take grandma's
4.
food?
It was like it was for breakfast too.
Wow.
Yeah.
For breakfast?
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow. Jesus Christ.
And empanadas. I had the
Oh.
worst heartburn. Heartburn.
And with everybody, you're like, God damn
Yeah, it was
aging.
But it was
Aging.
good. It was good. Ziggy is noisy today.
Ziggy knows that people are coming over and he
Yeah,
is not for the
he
shits.
is not excited about that. But yeah.
I mean, so how do you feel now? You know, I always like the holidays to see like how people are reacting. Why are you doing?
Hey girl. I was practicing my
Your side view.
Yeah.
And I think one of the cool things about the holidays that I've come to enjoy is seeing like when new people come into the family and
okay.
like see how you roll. I know for me, I've had to like had some conversations with boyfriends like, okay, so these are some of my traditions. Besides the fact that we're gonna be very loud and we're gonna have the music even louder than our voices could project.
Yeah.
You have to deal with it. I was like, if you want to leave, just step out. I will give you space.
Right.
Go take a walk around the block.
Right.
But your ears are gonna hurt, and people are gonna. You're just gonna be around a lot of loud ambiance for the next 6-7 hours.
You know, when you say that, at first I was like, I don't think I've ever done that. But again, you know, my mom and my dad weren't together, so I had 2 different household experiences. So yes, I have done that with my dad's house, especially my non-Latin men in my life, and because I wanted them to understand, like, you cannot say no to abuela.
One.
You have to
Or the
eat
aunts.
food. Or the aunts. You have to eat the food.
Yes, all of
And
it.
be all of it and be happy about it. And
Delicious.
you will dance. They'll be dancing.
Oh, they'll grab you.
They will
Just
grab
go.
you to dance. They will teach you if you don't know how.
'Cause that's their favorite part.
It is. You have to drink with my dad.
Oh.
There was you had to, like, that was like a thing, because if you didn't, it'd be like,
Oh, you're not respecting my house. You
yeah,
man.
yeah. So it was always a thing with him. So yeah, I did, but it was only to the non-Latin men in my life that had to come over. It was like, I just want you. And yes, the music was loud. Children are up until
we leave.
yeah, they're still up. They're running around. Music is loud.
How come they're running around? It's 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yes.
Not here.
And then, you know what's interesting too? You made me think about this. So, like, it was an open door policy. So, like, neighbors and friends would randomly come in and out of the household, not on my black sided family. Not
Really?
No. If you didn't say, oh, I was bringing this specific friends and let them know, you cannot randomly pop up. No, neighbors can't randomly pop up. Like, you would have to be invited or ask ahead of time.
Wow.
But my Latin side family, of course,
We'll bring you all in.
everyone came in all the time. Didn't matter.
Absolutely.
I could roll. I remember my sister coming one time. She came over one time with a lot of friends, and my immediate thought was like, oh my gosh, my mom would, like,
Fucking curse her out.
yeah, she would have been over. But, like, they're so welcome on that side of the family. It's like, come in.
Food.
Yeah.
What can I get you?
You don't have to bring anything. I mean, it's polite to bring something, but they
Always
never
bring a bottle.
Yeah, they never asked. They never, like, they just shared the food. It was very different experiences.
I think one of the things I really had to brace boyfriend for was the fact that there were so many of us, and the fact that he would have to say hello to each and every one of us.
Yeah.
And it wasn't just like a quick, hey, how you doing? No, it was a hello, nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Hello, nice to meet. Hello, nice. And it, like,
Yeah.
for about 35 minutes. just going around the
Yeah.
circle, and it was everyone: the kids, the dog,
Yeah.
the pet in the back, the grandma that can't see anybody. Like you have to say hello to everybody.
Yeah, and then when you're leaving, you have to do the same exact
We're
thing
doing
on
that
the way,
rotation.
on the way out. So yeah,
It's good.
I don't think of it, but I guess I naturally warn them or tell them, like, prep them for this experience.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for the cousin who's gonna try to take you to the back and have a conversation. You gotta watch out for the ones that are gonna try to ask you for money, even though you're brand new.
Mhm.
The ones that are gonna ask you, what is this relationship you have with this child?
Yeah, or in my situation, there was one that was like, not a real cousin, but it was like a friend cousin, and they would say something really inappropriate to me in front of the boyfriends, and I'd be like, yo, nothing ever happened with me in this.
I was like, you fucking.
Yeah, and I remember getting into an argument one time because, like, the person made it seem like something more. I'm like, no, that's like a friend cousin. Like, that's like...
Those are the ones you really, really have to watch out for.
Yeah, because they will say, and I think they just do that just to test the
Absolutely.
guy because they think it's funny.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
Well, any advice you think people should know about in terms of the holiday cheer?
Advice.
Advice.
Like having holiday cheer, like getting.
No, advice is for the holidays. Thanksgiving
Oh.
rolling up. People about to go to other people's houses. What advice do you follow for the holidays?
I don't. I think I'm just. You know what it is? Ron got me way more into holidays. Like I've never. I think I did grow up celebrating it, but I think there was a period of time in like college years through
Post-college,
until,
yeah.
that I was just like meh. Like I didn't think about it. But I think you should always like this is the season to do and try different things. Like I feel like when you come into these seasons, it's always like, oh, like traditions are important, but I also feel like you should try new traditions or new things, new experiences, new foods, new people. Like traditions are nice, but try new stuff. So I feel like that would make a better holiday experience.
I might take that advice.
Yeah, do something. I want to try someone else's thing.
Pecan pie.
Yeah, I'm not afraid of Karen's raisins. Give me that raisin salad,
Try this
Karen.
with this nice, delicious mayonnaise and salt, pepper.
I mean, yeah, I like to be open-minded. Like I think that's why we're just taking a little break this year because I kind of just like. I'm like, okay, I want to do something different. Like I don't want to just do the same thing over and over again. I don't know.
Yeah, spice up the holidays. That would be your advice.
Yeah,
Spice up
spice up.
the holidays.
Mhm,
I
yeah.
like that. That's a great tagline.
Oh,
Spice up the holidays.
thought of it right now. I thought about this. Yeah, but
Your genius is beyond
it
you.
is. But you recognize it.
I do. All day, every day.
Thank you.
I think my favorite advice from experience is that whenever you go to the bathroom, check to make sure there's toilet paper before you sit. I have been stranded before without toilet paper.
It's
Someone's
funny
house
'cause
that's not my own.
It's funny because we never talk about what we all do.
I
I mean, because we're here today, so we did something. Like we're not still on the toilet. So how did we get out?
We have definitely rummaged through people's house in the bathroom. Like there has to be toilet paper somewhere.
Yeah.
So I definitely got stuck a few times where I'm like, oh come on, man! Like if you know you took the last piece.
You ever find yourself like scratching at the
Listen, it's hard out here.
You're like, I'm gonna make toilet paper
And if
enough.
I could roll my fingers,
Yes.
I could just get a quick swipe up.
Yeah.
And Blue River's like,
But I think the older you get, like the beauty, going even back to my AARP experience earlier this week, the beauty of getting older is that now I'm like, can someone get me toilet? Like I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed of the waddle outs and like I need toilet paper. You know what I mean? Or now we have phones. We always bring our phones. Just text.
They're like, yo, you're in.
But yes, you should be prepared because no one wants to be in that situation.
Nobody wants to be stuck there. Luckily,
oh god, I'm sorry. No, but you should always bring your own little air freshener with you.
oh no, if I got a blast, y'all can smell that shit.
No, I've learned to do that. I bring my own thing.
You bring your own freshener?
When I go to someone's houses and it's gonna be like dinner. Wow, that's a little pocket thing or a little perfume or something you could spritz
I take the handle.
and just like in the air.
LeBron that shit
Oh, you know what I've done before? I look in like it's not my bathroom. I
You
look.
have to do what you have to do, though.
No, I look. I'm like, okay, what they got? They got Ajax. They got lavender. What's the lavender called? What's
Oh, Miss Toline.
Yeah. I just call it
Great
lavender.
product.
Yeah, so I just get that and just like when the toilet flushes, I put it in the toilet.
Scientific.
So that you know, if they don't have air freshener or if I don't have it, like they smell the misto.
And they're probably like, this bitch took my Miss Toline.
Yeah, I did.
She did.
You gotta improvise, man.
Well, that's the, and again, these are just holiday hacks. But I think moving forward, everybody just always carry a piece of like napkin or something on me. I also have like the Whitney Houston sweat that I get from my family.
Yeah.
So we're always like, oh God, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
So I always have a little bit just in case I go
Prepared.
in and I don't have time to be like, yo, you need some toilet paper. I
You
gotta
gotta
be
have
like,
a
well,
holiday bag.
I got myself.
Oh, we have you have better eyes. We have someone who says something.
Yes, I do. Me somos, hola, ¿cómo estás? Get yourself a Yankee candle. Those
Sure.
are great. Those are usually on sale about this time. So if you want to get to these two locals, we love the smells. I like vanilla, lavender.
I don't know. This is. I like eucalyptus smells, but I don't think we're like very.
Fresh. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, I like some. I don't like fruit or perfumey.
Neither
smells.
do I. No,
Fruit.
there's nothing to
I like
smell.
vanilla. I like vanilla.
Vanilla's always good. Vanilla bean, winter frost,
Yeah, I like
Spearmint.
very natural, earthy smells.
pine.
Mm-hmm.
I like those.
Frankincense.
Frankincense, very earthy.
It's very
But yeah, we are almost up in our hour, so we appreciate
What?
everyone. Yeah.
Already?
All freaking ready. This is why we only go live once.
Yeah, because we would just talk like this. Yeah.
And we got things to do. We have a Friendsgiving to celebrate.
Yes, we'll post stuff.
So, yes.
Y'all
Sure.
Make no promises, but maybe we'll post something.
We'll post a, well, at least
Yeah.
post the food. We did post our pre-work.
Kobe was shit. I was on CP time. The nerve. The
Shit.
We said 1 o'clock. I mean,
1:00.
Jay Gill
One
did a bunch
East.
of promotions.
I did one. But thank you. I did two. It's been a hectic week. I've been working my ass off till like 9 p.m. So it's a lot going on.
Yes.
But we hope that for those that do want to enjoy the holiday, you have a great holiday. For those that
Yes.
are like myself, I get bummed out sometimes with the holidays. So sending you guys lots of love and
Yes.
good cheer. Find a good friend to hang out with, or even if you hang out with yourself,
Yeah.
find a good movie, a good bottle.
Yeah.
Self-medicate. Well,
I was like,
In
I don't want to give any medication
Okay.
advice.
but you know, just check yourself. You know, reach out to your friends.
Yeah.
Maybe go to a friend's Friendsgiving, or just spend some good time with yourself in a good book. Read American
Yes.
Marriage is making me figure out a lot. And so this is one thing I want to say. I'm reading the book American Marriage.
Yeah.
And plot twist. I'm gonna reveal something in it. The husband gets locked up for jail for 12 years. Innocent, but gets locked up for 12 years. They were a year and a half into their marriage. Would you, Mika, have waited for Ron 12 years?
Yeah. One, I'm mad lazy. I'm not going out starting a new relationship all over again. No
We
way.
become successful with these two locals. We're touring. Your man's
Yeah.
still locked up. Would you still wait for him?
Yeah, absolutely.
Mm.
I mean, but then again, what did he do? Oh, he was innocent. He was innocent. Yeah. But if it was some shit like he got himself in trouble, and I was like, don't. No, but what if?
innocent.
But what if it was like, I told you not to go to that thing?
Yeah,
And he got-
he's like,
I
don't
was
ride
like-
with that dude.
Like I was like, I told you.
That's why you in jail.
That's why you're in jail. No, I think I would totally wait. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I have nothing.
You have nothing better else to do with your life, but
No, but I don't need other
Yeah.
penises.
No, I agree.
I feel like I would be focused, like okay, this career, has to happen, traveling, getting things done like that. But I don't need it.
Well, now we know.
You were like quiet over there.
Me and Shamari spoke about this, me and boyfriend, and I was like, I think I'll be okay for 12 years.
Yeah.
It's not that important. I was like, you're more important. And then I looked at her, I was like, but I know you couldn't wait 12 years.
Yeah.
I was like, you couldn't do
No, I don't know. Yeah, and I kind of,
you know.
well, maybe like not another relationship, but maybe there's some sort of
sexual, physical
situations.
and that's why we get my dog.
You get a doll. You get a doll.
No, my dog, not a doll. You'll get a doll. Now I know. Bond goes up for 12 years. I'm like,
doll.
Mika, I got you something.
Yeah, just a
Play
doll.
as long as you need to.
Yeah, there you go. That's what the future's great.
The future's great. The future's just because you're in jail for 12 years, it's okay, baby. I'm gonna put it down.
There's
for you. This is your toy.
solutions.
There's solutions.
AI.
Hey,
That's a whole.
that's a whole nother topic. But I think our hour is up, y'all. Thank you again for watching these two
Thank you.
locas. We will be live next month again. We'll put out the dates.
Yes.
We have video coming and
Hmm?
our 1 year freaking anniversary.
Oh my
is
god!
coming.
Yes, we've been doing this for a year.
Ah!
Yo, y'all, if
And
y'all
we're still
producers
not
and digital brand platforms who are looking to take us to the next level, please look at the work we did on minimum budget, no budget,
No budget, 99.
minimum production, and we still trying to give you
We get
that part. Yeah.
We let you into our lives.
Yeah, so we 2020
2020
digital brand platforms or producers. Hey,
We have something
We
we
got-
got in the works.
yeah, we do.
So watch out for 2020. 2020 just could be the best year.
It is the 20s, the roaring 20s.
It is. Ooh, the roaring 20s. Yeah, with the new presidential election. Let's see how fucked up our lives are gonna get, huh?
Well, I didn't want to end on that.
I know.
Missionary American sex.
Yay!
Yay! Okay.
All right. Well, thank you so much for tuning into these two locas. I am Jay Gill.
I am Mika Kenya.
And we will see you later. Bye. Oh, my earring fell. What the fuck?
We never do this smooth at all.
We never. Bye, guys.